absolutely demolished. Don't think that's gonna be all. Oh. That's a bit unfortunate. Boom. Out of the lobby. Alright, whatever. We'll jump into it. Right now I'm trying to work on my Kensei, who is, as of right now, looking quite dapper, if I do say so myself. I also have the secondary loadout that I want to try out in duels, or maybe, just maybe, I'll try out the really edgy loadout. Nah, I'll show y'all what I'm running. Kabe kimono helm because it looks fresh, and it's a full face helmet, and it looks really dapper, and it's really similar to the original helmet, but the face mask isn't all weird. Then Kanazuki chest because, I mean, I may not enjoy the bow tie on the back, but, you know, it sure beats this. This looks kind of boring with this loadout, don't you think? This looks way more regal, way more fashionable. It just pops. The Shiwazu arms, because they didn't have anything on them, they would show off what I have on my arms the best. And, you know, they look good. Yanagawa blade, because perks, and I wanted a very clean blade to go with this outfit. I didn't want, like, the, let me see if I can find it on the fly here. I really didn't want this one, obviously. I didn't want anything like this, because this does not look like a blade that belongs on an Adachi. It just doesn't. Ugh. Oh, we found a game. That's lovely. Watch it kick me out again. Densuke hilt, because it's clean, and I didn't get to finish. How unfortunate. Two Highlanders. Never mind. I was about to have to play Highlander. Oh my god. It's happening. There's another... Oh, no, no, no. Go back to Kensei. Come on. Come on, you know you want to do it. Come on. Do I have an XP boost? No, I don't. No, come on. Pick Kensei. I know we pick Kensei here. Come on. Or at the very least, pick the character that you're going to play. But nah, I've been trying to grind out Kensei to at least rep 40 or rep 50 before I start working on a bunch of other people, because that's... Oh, shit. That's where I'm going to be happy. That's where I'm going to be happy, you know, where I can chill, because past, like, rep 50, all you get is, like, outfits, which I don't mind. Until you hit rep 60 and then rep 70, that's where you get, like, your sparkle effects and your rep 70 emote, because, you know, rep 70. Let's see. What's everyone running? I see a spear storm. This isn't going to be fun. 6, 7, 15, 13, 24. What are these lobbies? I'm not complaining, but what are these lobbies? Jesus. Yeah, I really hate grinding For Honor by myself without something to keep me preoccupied, because I get really tilted at that point. So it's awesome to be able to stream this stuff that way, you know. On the off chance someone does pass through just wanting to see some For Honor, at least I have some form of interaction with other human beings that isn't just hate mail, because that sucks. One thing that I'm really disappointed in, though, is to have my stream comments up, I have to, like, cut off a part of my screen, and now my TV is a bit smaller, because, yes, I stream on, like, a TV. Sue me. Jesus.
Stand fast. Hold the line.
Even the minions edge walk. That's pretty good. Man. if For Honor doesn't have any kind of like Spooktober event stuff, I'm gonna be mad. Like if I don't get something spooky for Halloween, I'm gonna be mad. Also, Jesus, my latency is dummy high. I swear it's normally never this high. I swear. Oh, we just all heading here? Alrighty then. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Whatever, I'll just play against some bots. I'm feeling bots. I can feel bots. Multiplayer. Actually, no. Yeah, let's run a Dominion 4v4, I guess. It should autofill. I say should, but knowing me, it won't. I'm actually going to showcase why I think Shinobi's a bad character today, actually. This would be a lovely time to do such a thing, wouldn't it? Shinobi is an all-around bad character. Awesome design, awesome looks, bad when it comes to how you play him and what you have to do to play him. It's boring if you play him optimally. And you do die if you play him optimally, sooner or later. Reflex guard, that's an immediate disadvantage. Horrible disadvantage at that. Because reflex guard, as we all know, should just be removed from the game outright. Like, all of its entirety should just be gone from the game. Alright. I guess you can kind of make a case for Shaolin having it. You want balance and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, man. It's just... Also, look at this. They brag about Shinobi having some of the best mobility, but Tiandi is able to get to the point faster than me. Just shows here that I suck. Oh yeah, if you get hit with one, that's all three you gotta get hit with. Yep. Boy, is he not fun to play. Dies so quick, you got no way to punish someone that just dodge attacks at all. You have no way to punish that, especially if they're a Wu Lin. Like, that's no way to punish that. It's turned from like a repping up Kensei video to shitting on Shinobi, which, I mean, who doesn't want to make fun of Shinobi? This does not move me nearly as fast as it should, considering the stamina drain. Ah, goodbye. Ah, there's still your buddy here. Alright. Right. Boop, boop. Is that a... no, I wouldn't have the stamina to do it. The other thing is, his combos take way too much stamina. Like, bro, if you're gonna tell me they don't, you're wrong. That was pure luck. Woo, one takedown. Everyone please clap. He's got such low health. Yeah, see, all it takes is a dodge attack and... That's all it takes, and suddenly you're having to deal with stuff like that. See, I beat him just because I was able to get him in a position that, you know, he wasn't really able to dodge. But even then, he's a bot, so, you know, he wouldn't have the brain to dodge. He'll dodge it half the time, but the other half, since he's probably only level 2, is just going to be a... I'm not going to dodge. Honestly, man, his ranged attacks have no point in, like, normal gameplay. They're only useful in a gank situation. And even then, they have very limited use. It drains stamina for just having this up. Not a lot, mind you, but still enough to matter. Oh, spicy deflect. Oh yes, deflect does no damage. Mind you. Which is stupid. You might as well go for the light parry. It gives you way more damage. If your argument is, oh, we'll throw the heavy afterwards. Well, if you don't get the timing absolutely perfect, then, you can't.
You lost Zone C.
Because, that's how this game works. They thought this character would be a good idea. And he wasn't. Go figure. He has several other issues. Like the fact that, you know, his double dodge is highly choreographed. Alright, that much damage and I was nearly out of stamina. Alright, that's all it took. Alright. See, I have no choice but to back off now. Unless you're gonna give me a bigger stamina pool, you know, or make my moves cost less stamina, then there's no point in doing him like this, you know? There's no point in me kick mix-ups and, you know, there's no point at all. His mobility sucks. He has no way to keep the range that he wants, except with the backflip, but, you know. It's like, if you give an amazing move, like Hitakiri's insta-death thing, like an insanely long cooldown and an insanely high cost, you know, like, shit, except, in this, oh, spicy deflects, no. Is this how you want me to play him? Just do this? Just do this over and over again? Is that what you want me to do? Just repeatedly do that. Ignoring the fact that bot didn't guard break at all. You know, he didn't counter guard break or, heck, even guard break. His double dodge is so choreographed. I guess if you really want to delay it, you can. They took away the quad dash, which used to be a very helpful thing. Used to be able to, you know, be able to do stuff like that. Yeah. That and these bots, barely. That's the deflect punish, right there. That is the deflect. Look at how bad that is. He has no damage off of it. There is no point in going for it. If it's a light, just parry. Like, if it's a heavy, just parry. You get more off of a heavy parry than you do a deflect. And that's like the whole dodge through thing. Like, Nusha's may not be guaranteed, but like, if it does land, it's massive damage, which it most likely will land. That's the thing. Meanwhile, Shinobi just does no damage. Literally no damage. I mean, it obviously does some damage, but it's pathetic. Like, the light parry punish for Shinobi is the heavy into combo light, which is amazing-ish. You know, that he gets a guaranteed light follow-up after that. What's not amazing, you know, is the fact that your heavy parry punish is better than your deflect punish. I get it, you know, you want characters to be semi-balanced, but you know what? Let's take a character like Orochi, right? Let's take a character like Orochi, shall we? Keep in mind I had slip through on, so like my attack would be raised as I did the whole deflect. Alright, I had slip through on right there with Shinobi, and that's how much damage it did. Barely any. I'm gonna show you what normal deflect damage looks like. Alright, if it's guaranteed, it should at least be doing 15 to 20 damage, considering it's supposed to be, you know, more difficult to do than parrying. Because you have to dodge in said direction. There's so many moves that kind of say, nah, I'm not gonna let you do that, you know. What I'm saying is, His damage is way too low for him to be a viable character. He's like PK, but for the samurai. And with less feints. Oh, really? No one came here. Oh, well. As you can tell, I haven't played Orochi in forever, and this is my old... Oh, hi there, buddy. You want to give me a deflect? Alright, that may not have been guaranteed, but... Oh, messed up the parry. Oh.
You captured Zone C.
Oh. Alright. Hitakiri. Hitakiri, guys. Right, yep. Because Hitakiri. Everyone, please give a round of applause for one of the most busted samurai in the game. The most busted samurai in the game, in fact. What I'm saying is, even Orochi's, it's not guaranteed, but like he has options out of it. You know, he can he can soft feint to a GB. He can, you know, feint it. He can do all these things from it, and it does like 40 damage. Last I remember, it probably does less now because of the core combat update, but it used to do like 40 or 50 damage. There was no way you were out trading it. All right, because traps. Can you throw it? There we go. Alright, look at that. That is what a deflect should be. That is what I expect from a deflect. That is what I expect from a deflect. That kind of damage. That is what I, you know, want to see. Why would you... Alrighty then. Me trying to go for deflects. The bots that just want to ruin my day. God. Like, you know. What is that? Nabushi is just poking. Just poking. And I guess that's how the gods of Ubisoft intended her to be played, I guess. Like, is that the shinobi? Like, watch this, man. Can I? Like, he literally has no way to punish half of the stuff that I do. And back dodge, no way to punish it except feinting. But guess what? That is a thing. I just tried to option select that. Ah. Alright, because, traps. Because option selecting counts as parrying. And on top of that, triple team. Would have been nice for, you know, these robots to be there for me, but nah. Where are they? Here. Can y'all, like, go somewhere? And help? Oh yeah, it's super early in the morning, so I'm tired. I just kind of wish I had stayed in bed. That was... Like, there's not many ways you can punish a back dodge. So, like, if I do the back dodge heavy, it's very hard to punish me. Very hard to punish me. Super hard to punish me. Very, very hard to punish. Shinobi has nothing hard to punish. Like, seriously. Do it. Do it. Thank you, tiny robot. On top of that, he's an assassin, which means he's inherently bad. Like, there's not many assassins in the game that are good. Oh, he's dead. Didn't expect that. So I'm going for deflex right now more than anything. Ah, he pulled me out of a light. It's not every day you see that. Oh, that's lovely.
You captured Zone A.
Do it. Do something. Do something, bot. That. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, here, have a kunai. Nah. Those are a lot of my grievances with Shinobi. Like, if you're gonna have his range. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Like, literally no point in playing Shinobi over, like, Orochi. Only reason he killed me there is because I was low health. Yeah, I mean, it's an excuse, but take it as you will. Playing it was a nightmare because, A, your ranged attacks do nothing. If they parry them, you get knocked down. If they counter be your ranged guard break, they get knocked down, and it means you never get to see that part of the character's kunai. Oh. Oh. Come on, throw heavy. No, throw top heavy. I'm good at deflecting top. No. Watch this. Oh, turns out I'm bad. Can you? Yeah, it turns out I'm very bad. Yep. Yeah, I am horrible with Orochi. That's because I haven't played him in forever, and there's gonna be someone coming. Yep. Come on, Nisha, what you finna do? See, like that.
You lost Zone A.
Can I? Orochi's deflex makes sense. They deal damage, and like, if you want to go for the one that trades, be my guest. You can definitely go for the one that trades. Hey. Oh, girl. No. Oh, girl, stop running. And Weeb Strike. Weeb Strike. But I think this is the majority's opinion as well. Shinobi's he's not a fun character to fight. Oh, it pulled me out of the heavy. What you finna do? Oh, wow. You went for something that wasn't the optimal combo? Well, here, eat a free heavy. Even out of stamina. Look at that.
Enemy team is breaking.
We're breaking. That's not good. Good thing we're not breaking. Do something. Yeah. Like I said, I'm really aggravated with the fact that Shinobi is still in this state after it's been well over 2 years. Well over 2. Into the 3-year period where, like, they haven't done anything with him that is important. Anything that just makes him a good character just isn't there. Because, A, low health pool. Just to sum it up, low health pool, very low health pool, very short range, except for his long range attacks, which, if you parry, the Shinobi goes on the ground like he's out of stamina. meaning if you're playing Scent or Yorm or any other character that has like a special move whenever the opponent is on the ground, they're eating some damage, to say the very least. And his guard break does the same thing, his ranged one anyways. They are only useful in ganks, and I don't think that a character should be only useful in ganks. Like, even Shigoki, who is widely known as the gank character. Like, if someone's fighting somebody and you're playing Shigoki, you just go in there and help. I mean, if you're off screen, they can't really tell you're soft feint, so, you know, boom. Meanwhile, you know, he also has the hug, his 50-50s, all of his kind of viable offense. Not super viable, but it's viable. Shinobi has nothing. His deflect does no damage. His light attacks, they both have to hit in order for you to actually feel like you're doing damage. And keep in mind, one's guaranteed after the other. His heavy chain is useless. There is no point that I can think of where that is ever guaranteed, except for a very specific scenario where your teammate has revenge and they pop it as you throw your first heavy and the guy gets knocked down and your first heavy whiffs, or, you know, let's say it hit as the guy was getting knocked down and you hit him with the second one, boom, there's your combo. But, like, no one's ever going to use that. Ever. That is such a niche situation. I'm not saying get rid of the two heavies. Make them quicker. That's what I'm saying. Like, characters like Aramusha, Nobushi, Valkyrie, all these other characters have quicker heavies, especially Centurion. Oh my god, Centurion has amazingly quick heavies, especially for what they are. And even with the CCU, they are still super slow, especially the combo finisher heavy. That's like at least a second worth of reaction. Like, it is super easy to parry, and it's not like the whole Warden thing where, hey, everything's super easy to react to until you throw it all in the mix. And then you're like, oh, well, I can't tell what's what, because they all look the same. This, if you think the Shinobi's going for lights, his light attack animation is super obvious. His kick is super obvious. Everything about him is super obvious. Highlander, when he's in his light stance, or his offensive stance, his light and his offensive form emote look very similar, meaning you can bait people into doing stuff with that. I'm not saying Shinobi should have the same thing, but, you know, people tend to get that mixed up. You know, they tend to get his emote and that mixed up. They tend to get a lot of his moves mixed up. His kick into Caber, people usually just think it's a really long kick. No, it's a Caber, and now you're on the ground. You know, his unblockable heavy into light feint. You know, a lot of people will mistake his moves for something, react, and then realize, oh, I'm gonna eat something else instead of that. Shinobi, all of his moves are highly choreographed. You know when he's gonna feint it because his heavy's just right at the apex. Plenty of time left to react. You've barely even touched the parry window. That's when he feints it. Keep in mind, he has a little jump up animation for it too, so it's very obvious. It's not a big jump, but it's a jump nonetheless. His kick, you have to do this whole smoke bomb thing. Looks awesome, but is horrible in gameplay. Because people just dodge that on reaction. All it takes is an early dodge. You have nothing to counter. Nothing. Literally nothing. Alright, and you can make the argument for, oh, well, after the, you know, thing, just backflip and do your GB. Well, how about I show you how that goes? How about I show you how doing the backflip in a GB goes, especially against a Warden bot. If you know where I'm getting at, you know where I'm getting at. What I'm trying to say is that he's just really not a viable character, especially when it comes to that, because his kick, he has a whole animation for. You could not mistake it for anything else. He has no pressure, no unblockables, except for the kick, which is a bash, which all bashes by nature are unblockable. They have a little orange thing over them. Obviously, you can't block a bash. I think that's pretty obvious. That's why they're there. He has none of that. His bash is super slow and very clunky to use. He has one niche counter with Shigoki and maybe even Hitakiri, if you use him right. And I guess he's got very niche counters there. But you can be guard broken out of your double dodge, mind you. Like, after the smoke bomb, you can be guard broken. It sounds silly, but it is horrible. It is a very unprotected move. Horribly unprotected, Jesus. Alright, but what I mean by the whole backflip thing is... Oh. Hold up. Alright, you see, you can't. Let's say you go for the kick. Alright. Bots are idiots, so I don't know what y'all expected. But, the guard break window isn't enough to... Oh. Thank you. The guard break window isn't wide enough or generous enough to let you backflip and then guard break. It's not. It's just not. Anyone with a charged bash can get out of it. Dodge attacks can just ignore that entirely because the guard break you can dodge for some reason. Even though it has the blue around it and, you know, thinking, oh, it's an undodgeable. No, it's not. It's stupid, I know. But, you know. His deflect really doesn't do much for him. In fact, you know what? 4 bars of health. I'm gonna let her do her thing. I'm just gonna deflect her. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, wow. Jump attack? No, no jump attack. I'm shocked.
You lost zone A.
And I'm dead. Because I suck at deflects. I'm not King Misty or anything. I'm just saying on the off chance you do get a deflect, they're not important at all. Like I said, go for the parry instead. Also, 30-something damage. Jesus. I keep forgetting that character is absolutely busted still. As well as all of this, man, he also has the issue of just not having anything to deal with undodgeables. Like, Tiandi has crushing counter. Oh. Alright, look at that. That is not a lot of damage. That is like 1 damage. Literally 1 the parry is more than that. It's actually horrible. And this is why we don't use that, because it's dodgeable easily. And that, my friends, is why Shinobi isn't that good. Because, oh my god, he is blazing. Literally the deflect. I'm gonna turn on my, display. No. You know, I'll go do it in a, customs match, that way I can see the damage. And I'm going to show you all how bad the damage is. It is horrible. There is no excuse for this at all. Like, if you can think of any reason to give Shinobi anything under a 10 damage deflect, if you can give me a reason for that, then you know what? Fine. He can have it. If you can give me a good reason, that is. Because I don't see any good reason why there should be a barely any damage deflect. If you're saying, oh, well, the heavy after is guaranteed, if you put it in correctly, I guess, but even that heavy barely does any damage, and it's not guaranteed all the time. On certain characters it is, like other shinobis or assassins and such, but other characters it's not. You have to go for the heavy, and even then, you know, sometimes that doesn't work. Like here, you know what, I'm going to turn on my block. I'm going to make my warden block. I'm going to just have him do that. Alright, I'm going to go here. I want custom moveset. Where's the block? Alright, I want him to block, alright? Pretty simple, right? Alright, so I'm going to have this warden just heavy attack. Alright, with that, I'm also going to turn on... Alright, boom. Alright, I want you to look. That's 2 damage. 3 damage. Wow. 4 damage. 4 damage. 4. Literally 4 damage off of that. I want you to realize that does more damage. Already it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18. That's 18 damage off of like a heavy parry. I understand that's like I don't know, man. The lights do 16. His heavies 24. Seriously. Who thought this was a good idea? Like even if you put it in correctly, that's 24 damage. I want you to realize that is not at all good. That is not at all acceptable. Look at that. Alright. Even if you put it in correctly, you have to change your guard direction, or else it can be blocked. And she's dead. Yeah. It is so horrendously idiotic. Like, you have to change your thing. Alright. Top. Blocked. Alright. I forgot to do the kick there because it's that bad. Alright. That guard break isn't guaranteed, sadly. Which sucks. See, they can block it from that direction. But you have to change your guard direction to make it guaranteed. Do you realize how much more work that requires? Alright, and that's coming from me, man. And I really wanted to like Shinobi. Like, I really wanted to. Like, if you could make a reason as to why his parry punish, or his deflect punish is so bad. Like, just looking at it by itself, that's what's guaranteed. That right there. 4 damage. Realize that his zone, the 2 hits of the zone, do more chip damage than that. Hell, I bet my chip damage from heavies does more. 1 heavy will do more chip damage than a deflect. Alright, if you factor in that, they can still block it. You have to change it like midway through the swing. And it's so stupid. Because you have to do that number there. See, I have this bot set to block. Do you see how inconsistent this is? You gotta change this so much. And I'm not trying to, like, delay the stuff so, you know, it looks like Shinobi's worse than he actually is. Like, I am spamming the input to make sure I get it right. Alright, boom, blocked. Like, so if you do it from the same side, you're, you know, that's game. And it is so stupid that such an awesome looking character can be let down like this. It's so annoying. Also, the kick drains a lot more stamina than it should. Not gonna lie. For how much stamina it costs, not any at all, really. Corruptible, which sucks. Because I feel like for this kind of bash, you gotta have a lot of... Alright, I'm gonna show you some magical stuff. I'm gonna turn off the blocks. Alright. Alright, you can do that. For 16 damage. You have to input it really weird. You might as well just do that once. Alright, there is no point in you doing all the double dodge, because that just costs more stamina, because normally dodging doesn't cost stamina. Meanwhile, double dodging costs a pretty good chunk of your stamina. You know, boom, I'm out of stamina. That's a lot of stamina. Now, take into account, you're going to be staying in around this range. Alright, you're going to be using your charged heavies to get your mix-ups in. Alright. Alright. Out of all this, he barely has anything to deal with all this stuff, like, at all. I'm even going to turn on counter guard break, you know what? Alright, see how you can counter GB that? And I'm dead. Alright. If he was to throw an attack or dodge that, then boom. You rely so much on your opponent having to make a mistake that it just becomes silly to fight anyone that's not like a rep 1.5. Honestly, he's just not a good character in his current state. I really wish Ubisoft would rework him. Give him something. Give him an undodgeable. Give him an unblockable. Give him anything. Like, they gave Orochi an unblockable because, you know, he lacked pressure. You know, and Aramusha still doesn't have an unblockable, but, I mean, I guess he kind of does in his zone. Shigoki has an unblockable. Kensei has an unblockable. Hitakiri, she might as well be a living, breathing unblockable. What does Shinobi have? Nothing. There's no conditions where you can get an unblockable on Shinobi. Nothing. No conditions where you can perform an unblockable. With Kensei, you can just do any combo that results in a top-heavy finisher. Shigoki, just charge your stuff. I guess Nabushi also doesn't have one, but you know what she has? You know what she has? Semi-useful mechanics, like a, you know, a very, very nice hidden stance. That's pretty nice. You know, too bad it doesn't work half the time. Then again, I'm not a Nabushi main. I wouldn't know anything about, you know, Nabushi. Aramusha has his zone. The second hit of his zone is an unblockable. Hitakiri, just charge it up. Boom, unblockable, right there on the spot. Orochi, anything that results in a top heavy as anything other than his first hit. So light into heavy, heavy into heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, heavy. I don't think... Heavy, light, heavy. There we go. Shinobi has nothing. He has no undodgeables, and even if you go to his moveset. Alright. You see this. You know? It's just not good. You know? Just not good. Like, the only thing he has that's unique is the double dodge. And the, you know, reversed by an opponent, you will be unbalanced. Yes, we know. Kick mix up. Like, I know you don't have to go for the kick, but everyone goes for the kick. Like, he just doesn't have much. Like, you have the sickle rain, which I guess fair. But that, you know, the first two heavies have to land to guarantee the rest of the combo. All of this is useless. All of this is useless. The charged heavy, no pressure at all. The charged heavy gives you nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, the tackle, so easily predictable, yet it has ungodly tracking for some reason. Grab, useless. Sickle Rain mix-up, literally no point in it. Charge kick mix-up, same thing. Grab kick. The front roll. Alright. None of this. None of this is helpful. Alright, the backflips are kind of useful. Those are the only good things that I can think that he has. That's all that I got. That's it. That's all that I got. If you have a friendly shaman nearby, he's actually kind of useful. Not as useful as PK or Nabushi, but still, I guess, useful. But, I think that's where I'm going to end the stream, guys. It went from me trying to upgrade my Kensei to just kind of talking about how Shinobi just needs a rework. And trust me, there's a bunch of characters that probably need buffs or nerfs or changes in general. Like Warmonger's feats definitely still need nerfing. Gladiator, he's in an alright spot. Everyone, Peacekeeper's in a horrible spot. Her and Shinobi are on the same tier. Toothpick damage, but at the very least, she has a soft feint that's kind of hard to react to. I mean, I guess you can dodge at this one specific time where, you know, neither of will hit. I guess you could just feint and see how you react, but all I'm saying is, man, undodgeable dodge attacks especially really kill Shinobi, because like Orochi or Zerk, if they throw that dodge attack out in response to your kick, you can't just backflip it, which I think is fair. I guess it follows the term undodgeable, but I feel like it's kind of stupid. You know, his backflip is supposed to be the one way where he can get away from stuff, to keep his distance, but you're not allowing him to keep his distance. That all being said, it was a fun stream. Had fun insulting Shinobi over so many different things. Hopefully next time my internet will be better and I can stream online to show you how horrible Shinobi is live. It's been fun, lads. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.